to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I have a really fun video. This is going to be kind of a long one. This is going to be my collection and storage video. Grab a snack, grab some popcorn, grab some candy, grab a drink. Let's get started. Okay, so the first place I wanted to start was my nail desk. My fiance actually built this desk for me. We painted it one of my favorite colors, which is mint, and this is actually based on one of my favorite nail polish colors, which is called Mint Chevious by Stash Polish, and it is just beautiful. The good thing about this is that I can repaint it whenever I want to. I just got to take all the crap off of it. I keep all the little cards and thank yous and everything that I receive from makers. I keep those. So we're gonna start with, I guess they'd be my two favorite brands. This is the Never Enough, and this goes, there's 2 rows of it pretty much. On the next level we have several Stash Polishes. Those are my minis, and then this is also double rowed. Moving down here I have my little bowl with my fiance's tops. I find several uses for these, as you'll see when I move across the table. For right now this is just sitting here with a couple of his tops that he made for me. Moving into the clear acrylic rack, I have my clear marbles, my fairy dust. I'm telling you, haven't really used it. Another hollow top coat, some Sage Feet, one of my base coats. I use this over attached base coat if I want my mani to really last. I don't know if that's gonna focus or not. It's not. And I have some Unt peel off base coat. I have my 2 favorite top coats, Cuticula nail tape. This is in unicorn poop. It smells like vanilla cookies, honestly. And then I have my 2 matte top coats. I have one from Lou It Yourself, which is now Bluebird lacquer. And then I have my Stash Polish flat matte. I have those Hit the Bottle stamping polishes. I have my one and only survivor of Polish Me Royalty. I did swatch for her last year, and this is the only one that didn't dry up on me. I'm grateful that I have this one because I don't think I'll ever be able to get my hands on any of her polishes again. This is hollow, gorgeous, silver, holographic. I have some other swatching stuff. My favorite black and white, which is NYE and Luncheon from Stash Polish, a Color Club Harp on it for hollow stamping, a clear Sinful Colors, I use that mostly for decals, and then another silver holographic that I use like for bases and nail art and things like that. I have 2 jars of Vapid nail sauce. I do use this mostly for swatching just because it is completely matte and it keeps my cuticles looking nice every time I use it. All of my acrylic paints, my nail polish thinner, cuticle remover, some more acrylic paint, my Lilianne's Garden products. There's oils, additive, lotion, body butters in here. And then moving down, this is more of my Never Enoughs. And then I have a bowl with my cotton pads, my nail wipes. I use these when I'm swatching because they don't leave fuzzies. I have Dixie cups. I use those for water marbling. Some Q-tips, acetone, my trash jar, some swatch wheels. All of my brushes are in here, and a paint palette. All the business cards that I've ever received from indie makers, I keep all of those. I have a stack of them. I have a little Dappin dish, some Mani Fizz. This is to keep my rings on. My fiance made this as well. It's a little cone with some crushed coral in it, and he made this to hold my engagement ring and any other rings that I have. That way I don't get polish and stuff on them. So moving on to this little container tray, I have all of my cuticle balms, and then moving on to here, this is mostly stamping, so I have some old stamping polishes, a ton of cards that I use for scrapers, a bunch of toothpicks, and then down here is all my Mani bombs. And then moving on to this one, this has all my little acrylic paint. There's a couple extra squishy stampers in there from Winstonia's store. A lot of my nail art supplies, some foils, you know, little glitters and stuff like that. And then in here is most of my nail care stuff. I have files, clippers, nippers, bunches of little things in there. And then in this bottom drawer I have some of the bigger items. I have some Scotch tape, my stampers, some of my lotion bars, I have rubber bands, and I have some eyeshadow applicators for gradients and things like that, and my Miracle Matte and my acetone pump. Down below, a gallon jug of acetone that I refill into this jug that I refill into my smaller jugs. I have some distilled water for water marbling, boxes just full of odds and ends. Over here we have more stash polishes. Those are Road by 3. I have a Cuticula Onto the Next peel off base coat. I can't get it to really focus. A China Glaze silver striping tape, which I dipped in a water marble. Most of this is just top coats, base coats, black and white, mostly for emergency stamping if any of my other ones run out. In this corner I have some extra top coat that I really love. This is Sweet and Sour Lacquer Gloss Sauce, some Cuticle Crowley from Ever After. This is all my lip balms and extra cuticle oils. I have a lotion bar, and then I have some lotions. Over here, I have my Color Club Hollows. I have a Morgan Taylor here, and then these are my extra OPIs. These are my Infinite Shines. Moving on to this here, if I can move my cat. He's an old man. So, come on. Come on. I have a bunch of e.l.f. concealer brushes. I have more nail pads. I have some wax, some more orange sticks, Mani bombs. I have Jamberry stuff that I'm never going to use. So this is just kind of like my bits and bobs basket. And then moving on to this non-Alex. So a friend of mine gave me this as a gift because she was clearing out her studio and she asked if I would like to have this set of drawers. And I was like, yes, please, because it's perfect for holding nail polish. Some of the drawers are a little bit short, so not all, hi Butch. So not all of my polishes fit in it, but I've covered it in stickers and now it is mine. In this top drawer, come on. In this top drawer, if I can keep my cat from rubbing on me this entire, he's gonna stick his face in here. So in this top drawer, we have, in the back, we have all of my Supernatural lacquers, and then in the front we have all of my Ever After. And these aren't organized by color. I mean, I sort all of my polishes by brand. I don't think I'd have the time or the patience to do them by color, so I just do them by brand. That way if I know I want to wear an Ever After, I can start looking through my Ever Afters and I can pick which one I want. So if you will keep your head out, Butch. All my 9-0 polishes in the front. This is 9-0 by Just Face 90, so all of these are in the front. My cat just won't leave me alone. So yeah, all of my 9-0s are in here, and then I have some painted polish. I have painted polish in other places, but these are the ones that would fit in here. So yeah, here's some of my painted polish by Lexi, my Femme Fatales, my Enchanted polishes. Over here I have my Cert colors. I have Halcyon in here. I have some Literary lacquer, my Crow's Toes, Nailed It nail polish. She's out of Hawaii. I have some Glisten and Glow in here. This is all just kind of a hodgepodge. I have some Girly Bits, some Scofflaw. I have Moo Signatures back here. These back here are Sassy Pants polish. I have 2 of those. This is where things start needing to be my cat, really, my cat. So, yeah, so this is what's happening right now. No, let me go. All right, so moving on to the next drawer. This is still happening. So down here I have my Level Up lacquers. Oh, it was really hard to see. Still really hard to see. I have a lot of sunlight happening right now. Let's try a darker one. There we go. So down in here I've split this in half because I don't know why. Maybe I was trying to be clever. Down here I have my Native War Paints. This is all Native War Paints. And then in the back I have my Darling Curios. And then these right here, these are all my KB Shimmer. Down here I have my blush lacquers. So down here is all of my mini polishes. Anything that I have that's mini size, I wanted to try and keep in one place. So these aren't really separated by any kind of brand or anything like that. These are all just mini polishes. And then in this drawer, I have my stamping plates. So I have 2 holders. 3 holders, because I know how to count. I have 3 holders in here that hold all of my stamping plates. And then in this big bottom drawer, I have a couple more bottles of the UNT Peel Off Base Coat. I have an extra lint roller. I have a notebook down there. I have some more hand cream, my Concha bath bomb, a candle. And then this was given to me by my father-in-law, which I don't know how soon it's going to come in useful. I think it's more for jewelry making, but it might come in handy if I want to do some detailed nail art. So we'll see. I forgot to show you the bottom of this basket. I have have a gel lamp. I bought it at Goodwill, and honestly, I only spent $2.50 on it. 2 of the 4 lights that are inside are broken, and the lights are about $14 a piece to replace, so I'm gonna have to find a way to replace the lights before I can use it. Down in here, this is a tote that has like all of my cuticle oil, all of my additives from Leon's Garden. I have some, oh, you should smell what it smells like in here. This is my liquid latex. I have some more clear water marbling stuff, some more black, that's paint polish, some more top coat, you know, some lip balms in here. This is basically like my backup. I have an extra bottle of the over attached base coat, which is not focusing. I can't get crap to focus today. There we go. So yeah, this is just like my extras so that if I run out of what's on my desk, I can actually find out where they are. And then moving on to the Helmer. First drawer. So in the back, I have all my sweet and sour lacquer. Right here is my I Am Custom color. This is my Fedora Harp lacquer, and if you're not familiar with Fedora Harp lacquer, she does ship internationally off of Etsy. She is from Israel, but her polishes are just gorgeous. And alright, so this is my second drawer. This in the back, I have Nova polish. This was one of my very first favorite indies. And then in here I have my Vapids, and then down in the front here, I have all my Flirt & Co polishes, and this one was one of my first. This is Grape Crush on You. It's just this really pretty purple jelly holographic. And then moving down here, this is my Pure Poison polish. I don't believe that Drea is making polish, at least for right now. She's going through a lot of family stuff. I used to swatch for her pretty regularly, but I haven't seen a lot from her. And then moving down here, I don't have a lot of these, but I wish I had more. These are from Space Time Travels, and she does a lot of glitter and flaky toppers. This is a custom she made for me. It was called Duckstruck, and it looks like ducks. It's got like little orange glitter, matte orange glitters, matte white glitters, and matte yellow glitters in there, and it looked like a duck. So moving down to this drawer, the lower we go, the more hodgepodge we get into. This drawer has, you know, just a mixture. I have some Zombie Claw in here. I have some Drip Drop nail paint in here. I have my Polish M. I have some Heather's Hues, more Polish M. I have some glitter dye. I have, these 6 are Cadillacers, but they are the Breaking Bad collection, and I went on a hunt for all 6 of those because I'm a huge Breaking Bad fan. Down here I have some Supermoon lacquer, some Bliss polish. I have my Tux polish. I have some Poetry Cowgirl, Philly Loves Lacquer. She's no longer in business. So that's that drawer. And then moving down here, I have some Lolita lacquer. I have some My Colors by Laro. I have Lemming lacquer, some Squishy Face polish. In here, I have my Cupcake, and these are Virago varnish. Down in here, there's Love Angeline in the back. I have my Glam polish in here. Some Indigo Bananas, which is my very first Indigo Bananas. And then in the front, I have my Picture polish. I have some Bad Bitch polish. And then these are all my Pretty Serious. These are my Starlies. And then this is the biggest hodgepodge of all. I've got some Noodles nail polish. I've got some Super Cheek lacquer, Great Lakes lacquer, a Daily Hues nail lacquer, Whimsical Ideas by Pam, ILNP, this is Juliet, Girlosity, Emily DeMolly. Yeah, so this is just a huge hodgepodge. There's an old Color Club in there. I don't know what it's doing in there. Some Deluxe. There's a Dolish polish in there. So that was my Helmer. So this is my nail polish rack that was made for me by my fiance, and he made this for me 2 Christmases ago. And this is how big my nail polish collection used to be. I mean, I filled this up in one day, but this was all I had. So in a year, I went from this to everything that you saw. On the above rack here, I've got some extra miscellaneous stuff. If you've ever tried this, it doesn't work. It's terrible. Don't use it. I don't know why I still have it and haven't thrown it out. I have a nail brush cleaner a couple of finger paints up here. My Morgan Taylor Beauty and the Beast polishes are up here. I have an old bottle of nail polish remover. I kind of use these like for my toes. And then I have an old bottle of Sally cuticle oil, which I probably need to throw out. A Sally Hansen top coat that I need to throw out. And a large bottle of acetone from Sally's. So on the first shelf, all of my OPI. These aren't done by color. I just have them up here. So yeah, moving into more OPI. On the next row is all of my China Glaze. Most of what you see in the front is new stuff. There's that other bottle of fairy dust that I haven't even touched yet. All of my Zoyas are down here, and then more of the China Glaze that kind of came down here is here, and then more of my Zoyas are here orally, and then I have these three. This was one of my first swatching duties. This girl started making polish, and she actually went out of business. This one, somehow you digging that out and using it for like nail art, because the glitters are still really pretty. She also had an iridescent topper, and then also this really just gorgeous purple polish. These are all of my drugstore. These are my Sinful colors. I have a Sally Hansen Triple Shine. I should really throw this out. This is an old Forever 21 purple. It doesn't even have a name. That crazy orange that you saw. I have an old black one of the original formulas of Sally Hansen. Oh my god. I have had this bottle since 2009, 2010. So I've had this bottle for like 7 or 8 years. Everybody was talking about holographic pearls, so I had to have that. And as you can see, super dusty. I don't use these ever. So I should probably get rid of them because I never use them. So this is all my OPI minis. I don't use them at all. I hate the brushes. I have some bonbons back there. I hate the brushes on these. And I can't remember the names because I don't like keeping the boxes. And so I can never remember the names of these. I know this one is I'm So Swamped from the New Orleans collection. And then this one is I Can't Find My Checkbook. But the rest of them, I really can't remember the names. These are some random ones that I bought from Forever 21. This actually comes in fairly handy for nail art, so I have used that before. This is where I film. I have a very, very tiny filming station. As you can see, the tabletop has been destroyed by acetone, but this is where I do all my filming at. I have 2 daylight lamps that I do with my camera down here. I kind of keep a hodgepodge of stuff here for when I'm filming so that I don't have to run back and forth to my nail art desk to really figure out what it is I need. So I've got some nail sauce, I've got some top coats and additives and black and white polish, some sponges and scrapers and tweezers and a palette, some base coat, all kinds of fun stuff. And then on this shelf, excuse my recycling, I have that in the corner. This shelf is more of a recent addition, but I've started like filling it and organizing it so that I have other stuff that's readily available. This is my OPI Preen.me set of Infinite Shine that I did on Instagram. This was before my YouTube channel, so I didn't have that up. I've got some extra sugar scrub, compressed air to spray my camera with. I've got some extra lint rollers, a lint roller, a warmer. And then this shelf has like some backgrounds and my Bundle Monster mat. And then I have some nail art extras, my vinyls, and then more distilled water for water marbling. So that is it. That is my collection and storage video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit more of me and my collection and how I make do with my very, very tiny space. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.